Hello guys, welcome to EduTap's channel. So today we are going to discuss about the pattern of the examination NABARD Grade A RDBS, which is the Rural Development and Banking Services. तो ये post है जिसमें you are selected as assistant manager if you clear the NABARD Grade A exam. So before we start the preparation, of course, the very first thing that comes to our mind is the pattern of the exam, right? So that I'm gonna discuss with you in this quick video. I would request you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and do join our Telegram channel if you want to get daily updates that are related to NABARD Grade A, RBI Grade B and SEBI Grade A, right? So guys, talking about the pattern of this examination, you have to know that this exam is conducted in 3 phases. Phase 1, or it is called as the preliminary examination, then phase 2 or the mains examination as it is called as. I'll just write it down here. And phase 3 is interview. Ideally, interview is the third phase and the final stage of the examination. And if you clear all these 3 phases, you are selected as Grade A officer. But I'll tell you in detail about each and every phase what is there. So talking about the phase 1 first, because it is the very first hurdle that you need to clear in this recruitment cycle, right? So phase 1, guys, is a preliminary examination for the selection to sit in phase 2. Which clearly means that it is a screening process. If you are not able to clear phase 1, you are not gonna sit in phase 2, right? And also this means that the marks in phase 1 will not be counted in final selection. The marks will be counted for the next stages, right? This should be clear in your mind. Now, what all subjects are there in this examination? So there are in total 8 subjects out of which questions are framed. Total number of questions are 200 and each question holds 1 mark, so 200 marks. And guys, out of 8 questions, out of 8 subjects, 200 questions, 200 marks, you have to do these in 120 minutes. That is your 2 hours. Also, there's a negative marking of 1/4, that is 0.25 mark, right? So these are the things that you should know. Now, what is the weightage of different subjects given here? That also is very important. So reasoning is of 20 marks, English is of 30 marks, computer 20 again, quant aptitude 20, decision making 10. So reasoning, English, computer, quant, decision making, these are considered to be one set of the subjects. Next 3 are general awareness, which is 20 again, economic social issues with the focus on rural India specifically they have written. So all the economy issues which are related to economics or society which are impacting the people, especially of rural area, are of utmost importance. So this is of 40 marks, and agriculture and rural development is a specific subject. That is again of 40 marks. Now this is considered to be set 2. Now, but what is the reason between this division of set 1 and set 2 of the subjects? Right? There are 8 subjects. Why are we dividing them in different sets? I'll tell you now. Guys, because of a simple reason. The simple reason is that set 1 is a qualifying section. Reasoning, English, computer, quant aptitude, decision making are just qualifying. You have to just clear these sections, while your set 2, that is 3 subjects, GA, ESI, ARD, are merit deciding. Merit deciding for selection in phase 2, not in the final selection. So that means GA, ESI, ARD are more important. Now the question is that what is the sectional cutoff, let's say, for the qualifying sectional, or what are the marks for merit section? So guys, we do not have that data as per now, because the pattern changed recently. Earlier, prior to 2021, there was no such data. Okay, there was no such rule that you have to score merit in GA, ESI, ARD. So after the results finally for the recent year will be out, then only we'll be able to answer that. Okay. Now shortlisting for the main examination will be based on the merit score only. So this basically tells you कि GA, ESI, ARD बहुत ज़्यादा important रहने वाला है आपके लिए. इसके अलावा भी ESI, ARD बहुत important है. वो क्यों, मैं आपको next slide में बताती हूँ. ठीक है जी, तो हमें बहुत अच्छे से समझ आ गया कि देयर आर 8 सब्जेक्ट्स, 200 मार्क्स के 200 क्वेश्चंस आते हैं, 2 घंटे में करने होते हैं, 1/4 नेगेटिव मार्किंग होती है. लेकिन सेट 2 जो सब्जेक्ट्स हैं, ARD, ESI, GA, विल रीड रियली वेल, क्योंकि वो मेरिट डिसाइडिंग है, राइट? अब लेट्स गो टू फेज 2 सो दैट यू अंडरस्टैंड द इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ ESI, ARD अगेन. This is the pattern of phase 2, guys. There are 2 papers of 100 marks each. Paper 1, which is general English. Paper 2, which is economics and social issues plus ARD. तो ये ना इसमें implicit है कि ARD होगा ही, right? तो ऑनलाइन डिस्क्रिप्टिव पेपर इज देयर. डिस्क्रिप्टिव मीन्स यू हैव टू टाइप थ्रू कीबोर्ड. तो 3 क्वेश्चंस आर देयर आउट ऑफ इंग्लिश. 100 मार्क्स रहते हैं. 1.5 आवर्स का पेपर होता है. सो डिस्क्रिप्टिव आंसर्स टू बी रिटन यूजिंग कीबोर्ड. तो ये आपका एक पेपर इंग्लिश डिस्क्रिप्टिव. पेपर 2 जो कि गैप थोड़ा सा बीच में कुछ 1 आवर 2 आवर का गैप रहता है. देन योर पेपर 2 इज कंडक्टेड. Now paper 2 you have to understand बहुत अच्छे से. ये जरा ध्यान से समझना. The paper is divided into 2 sets, objective और descriptive, which means your paper 2 of 100 marks has been divided into MCQs question और लिखने वाले question. तो MCQs भी 50 marks के आएंगे, writing questions भी 50 marks के आएंगे. ये सबसे important है, देख लो यहाँ पे. Now, objective questions are 30, which hold the marks 50. Descriptive questions जो है वो 4 आपको अटेम्प्ट करने हैं out of 6. इनका भी वेटेज क्या रहेगा 50. तो वेटेज ऐसे रहता है कि 15 questions of 2 questions of 15 marks, then 2 questions of हो गए आपके 10 मार्क. तो ये हो गया 30 and 20, राइट. सो 50 मार्क्स का ये आपका पेपर होता है एंड 50 मार्क्स का ही ऑब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चंस रहते हैं, राइट. सो हियर क्यूमुलेटिव टाइम इज 120 मिनट्स. अगेन 2 आवर्स का आपको टाइम मिलता है. This is very very important for you to understand. पेपर 1 और पेपर 2 के बीच में गैप है. After you are done with paper 2 you will get a break of 1 or 2 hours. But when you do paper 2, जैसे ही ऑब्जेक्टिव किया immediately subjective paper will start. So you have to be very smart enough here और practice किया होना चाहिए. Another thing guys, ESI ARD is a common subject for your phase 1 and phase 2. You cannot just ignore this subject. Phase 1 में it's merit deciding, phase 2 में it's subjective objective मिला के है, right. So this is the pattern of phase 2. I hope this is clear to you. Now I'll take you to the third phase of this examination, which is actually the interview stage. So 3 important things about interview stage guys. It holds 50 marks ka weightage. Very important this is for you. Earlier NABARD used to take the interview with 25 marks weightage, but then they changed the pattern. I told you in 2021 where they said an interview will be of 50 marks, right. Second very important thing for you to know is that the final selection, the final merit list for the candidates who have been selected will be based on 50 marks interview के, 200 marks phase 2 के. So basically 250 marks में से आपका final list will be out and it will come out that are you selected or not. तो phase 1 200 marks paper is a screening paper to sit in phase 2. Then you sit in phase 2. If your phase 2 marks are good, you are called for interview, and cumulatively your phase 2 and interview marks will be counted for your selection in the NABARD as grade A officer. ठीक है. Another very important thing, third actually not fourth, is about the language. So guys, in interview you can choose any language, Hindi or English, not regional languages. But even in phase 1 and phase 2 you can choose your language as Hindi. Now if let's say that I have chosen the language as English in phase 1 and phase 2, ठीक है. So in interview can I change that language to Hindi? Yes, of course I can do. If I choose English language in my phase 1 phase 2, I can choose it for Hindi, no problem. इसका vice versa is also true, that if I want to choose any language for the interview or phase 1 phase 2 separately, तो I can do that, right. So this is absolutely of no concern कि मुझे English में ही बोलना पड़ेगा. If you're comfortable in Hindi, speak that. If you feel that no, Hindi इतना अच्छे से नहीं, I can present myself well in English, then go for that, right. So that's all my dear friends about the pattern of the NABARD examination. I hope you found this quick video very useful. Do let us know how did you like this video in the comments below, and also let us know what type of videos you want us to come again आगे जाके about the NABARD examination, so that we can bring you the quality content. Thank you so much. Do drop us an email if you have any concern at hello@edutap.co.in. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.